We should prepare for the final years of our lives. Many people don't do this, and unfortunately, their last years are spent dealing with numerous problems. The first signs of the body deteriorating often show up in the legs. With a few simple habits, you can prevent leg degeneration and build strong legs. Would you believe me if I told you that weak legs contribute to a list of diseases? First, your legs contain some of the body's largest muscles, the quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes. When these muscles are strong, they take pressure off your joints. But if they weaken, your knees and hips bear more strain, leading to arthritis. Weak leg muscles can also put more pressure on your lower back. It might sound strange, but your legs also play a key role in cardiovascular health. Your leg muscles act like a second heart, pumping blood back to your upper body with every step you take. This becomes even more critical as you age, as poor circulation can lead to a range of issues like swollen ankles or blood clots. Your legs are also the first line of defense against falls, which are a major cause of injury and even death in older adults. Every year, millions of people over 65 fall, and many never fully recover. Can you believe that your legs are connected to brain health too? Studies have shown that older adults with stronger legs perform better on memory and problem-solving tests because leg muscles send signals to the brain that stimulate the production of new neurons. Strong legs even influence blood pressure and cholesterol levels. So when we talk about legs, we're not just discussing avoiding pain and discomfort. All parts of your body are connected to the health and strength of your leg muscles. Nutritional support for strong legs. If that's the case, what foods maintain leg muscle strength? First and foremost, protein. All muscles are made of protein, and as we age, our bodies become less efficient at building and repairing muscle. That's why older adults need more protein than younger individuals. 1.2 to 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of lean body weight per day. Excellent sources of protein include meat, fish, eggs, beans, and dairy. The next essential nutrient is omega-3 fatty acids found in salmon, walnuts, and flaxseed. Omega-3s reduce inflammation, which can help protect your joints and muscles. Next, vitamin D, alongside calcium, forms a dynamic duo for bone health. Without vitamin D, calcium isn't absorbed, and bones will weaken. Vitamin D is abundant in sunlight and fatty fish, but many people, especially in winter, need supplements. Foods with the highest calcium levels include cheese, especially Parmesan cheese, which has incredible amounts of calcium. Calcium is also found in vegetables, nuts, and seeds. However, if you have prostate issues, high estrogen levels, or uterine fibroids, it's better to get calcium from sources other than cheese, as too much cheese can inflame the prostate, causing urinary problems and frequent nighttime urination. Even a small amount of Parmesan cheese provides a very good amount of calcium. After calcium, we move to the power of antioxidants for increasing leg strength. Rich sources of antioxidants are berries, nuts, and again, leafy green vegetables, which combat oxidative stress, a primary cause of muscle aging. Another crucial factor for legs is hydration. Don't underestimate the power of water. 75% of muscles are made of water. Even mild dehydration can lead to overall body fatigue, including leg fatigue. Other key nutrients for your diet. Here are some other nutrients you should add to your diet. Number 1. Eggs. Eggs are a complete protein source, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscle. They're also rich in leucine, an amino acid that plays a key role in muscle protein synthesis. 2. Greek yogurt. Not only is Greek yogurt rich in protein, but it also contains probiotics that support gut health. A healthy gut can improve nutrient absorption, ensuring your muscles get the fuel they need. Just choose plain unsweetened varieties to avoid added sugars. 3. Salmon. Salmon is a nutritional powerhouse, rich in high-quality protein and omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation and support muscle recovery. Salmon can also help with calcium absorption and strengthen bones. But some important tips for muscle building. The following tips are very important for muscle building. If you consume a lot of carbohydrates and have insulin resistance, this hinders protein absorption, preventing you from building muscle. Bodybuilders consume a lot of protein to build muscle. Interestingly, even too much protein can cause insulin resistance because protein isn't stored in the body and is entirely converted to glucose. This means if a bodybuilder consumes more meat to supply protein and build muscle, they don't face problems due to their high activity levels. But for us regular people, this can lead to elevated insulin levels and insulin resistance, making it impossible to build muscle. Therefore, if you want to fix these issues and continue building leg muscles and muscles throughout your body, you should follow a low-carbohydrate diet. Another factor in muscle growth is something called growth hormone. How can we activate growth hormone in the body? One way is exercise and physical activity. So, trying to build muscle or keep your leg muscles strong just by eating protein and not exercising won't work. Exercise is the most powerful activator of muscle synthesis. In addition to growth hormone, exercise also activates another hormone called testosterone, both of which are essential for muscle building. It's very surprising, but another factor that increases growth hormone is intermittent fasting. This is a specific type of fasting and doesn't mean complete starvation, but rather eliminating frequent snacks. This is because high blood glucose levels can inhibit growth hormone. This is why low-carbohydrate diets lead to increased muscle. Getting enough sleep is another factor that increases growth hormone. There's an important point about testosterone. If we have a zinc deficiency, testosterone decreases, which eventually stops muscle building. Zinc is found more abundantly in red meat, oysters, and seafood than in plant-based foods. High stress and excessive consumption of refined sugars and carbohydrates can lead to a decrease in zinc in the body. Another thing that lowers testosterone is excess estrogen. Foods like soy milk, soy protein, beer, and alcohol increase estrogen levels, which ultimately decreases testosterone, preventing good muscle growth. One of the essential amino acids that must be consumed for muscle building is called leucine. Leucine is a very strong stimulant for muscle building, and plant-based foods don't contain much leucine. Eggs, meat, fish, and dairy products contain large amounts of this amino acid. Another destructive factor is stress. Stress increases the hormone cortisol. This hormone, cortisol, is very catabolic, meaning it's the exact opposite of anabolic. When you're under chronic stress, your muscles tend to break down, which can severely waste away your body's muscles. This breakdown primarily starts in the thigh and quadriceps muscles. The last point about muscle building is paying attention to the gut microbiome. If the diversity of beneficial gut bacteria is disrupted, for example, in someone who has taken a lot of antibiotics, they will have many problems building muscle. Such individuals cannot maintain muscle. Therefore, consuming probiotic foods like fermented foods, such as sauerkraut and kefir, are very, very excellent. There's also another problem concerning people who don't have enough stomach acid. They can't break down protein and convert it into muscle. Hydrochloric acid becomes very important, especially as you age. In fact, when you experience acid reflux, it means you have low stomach acid, and this prevents muscles from being built. Thank you very much for watching the clip. We will discuss other factors involved in muscle growth in future programs. We will also talk about solutions for increasing stomach acid in future programs. If you found this helpful, please support us with your likes and comments, and share the video with your friends and loved ones.